All right, we ready to rock?
Yeah.
I'm not quite positive that we need to bump the mics anymore with the foamers on there. I don't know. Does it give us, or does it still feel good to you?
What episode number is this?
20.
Is it really?
It's a big deal,
That's
dude.
when you decided to bring that up? We've been doing this for 20 straight.
Yeah, I guess so.
20 straight. You decide we don't need to do it anymore?
Well, we didn't have these cozies on it the whole time, you know,
We've had the cozies for at least 12.
for at least
I wanna
12.
say- I wanna
Really?
Say, I want to say.
Only since we've been
no,
out
no,
here.
no. Yeah, when we start out, I feel like we've been out here for way more than half of the pod.
I
No?
don't know, dude. It's all a blur. It's crazy to think that we used to be out
We
inside,
used to be inside. I
getting
miss.
smoked out
I
in
kind
there.
of miss those days.
Yeah.
though, dude. It
Well,
was
you don't
nice
think
in there.
about the smoke clearing
Yeah,
us out,
I
dude.
forgot about that too.
Just
that was
fucking, just being chimneys up in there, dude.
We should have never done fire.
No. I think my chimney needs to be swept or something like that.
We've done episodes without fire, though, right? We did a chimney episode without the fire, I think,
Mm-hmm.
one time. All right, cool. Because for a second, I was like, is this the first episode without a fire?
We could try to get back indoors. Do you want to get back
We did
indoors, do you
try-
think?
I like outdoors.
I like outdoors, too.
I do you?
Kinda sometimes.
I like outdoors.
Okay.
Dude, what I was trying to tell you earlier, I was listening to Bad Friends on the way over here, and they're talking about AI and shit. There's
Yeah.
this girl on Instagram named Michaela, and it's spelled super stupid, Michaela, but it's
Oh,
Michaela.
she throws a Q in there?
Yeah, there's a Q.
Come on.
And she's fake. She's not real. She's AI, but she calls herself a robot.
She does real things to me, dude. I don't
Hey.
care what you say.
Yeah, she's all right. I don't know the age, by the way. Oh, 19, I think. 19-year-old robot. She gets ad deals. She's verified. I don't know who's running it, and I don't know, like you were saying, because what confused me is she had pictures with people. Then I'm looking at this, and I don't know who's real and who's a robot, because there's other robots on here, too, and it's like, dude, this is, it's closer than we think, Niko.
Well, what's weird to me is to think that it's 5 dudes probably running that account for this
Yeah.
19-year-old robot girl.
Right, and they're all probably just like young Indian fellas in polos, just and glasses, working their asses off like vigorously. But it's more about data to them, and then the result is just like it's like an algorithm of data, and then the result is this cute buttoned-up girl named Michaela, and that's what the people want. That's what all their research subliminally told them.
Right.
That it's this. What do they call them? Influencers.
Yeah.
This trap queen influencer.
Well, dude, we already have enough female influencers who are just being hot on Instagram and social media. Why not make something that doesn't exist? Like make a funny girl or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like put it, make like a super athlete girl or something. Who's like,
is Jordan in savage mode today? Because I need more of this in my life. You're right. Keep going. Don't stop.
make some CGI robot girl who can
A
like,
political leader.
who's a political, who could
A
start a
successful one.
revolution.
I know.
Like you just made a cute little girl who likes Pokemon or whatever. Like we got a billion of those.
We do.
We don't need more of
We
those.
do.
Dude.
She's out to do Pokemon. Do you remember Pokemon Go? Were you on that?
I stayed off for a while, but I did have a little phase.
I held out big time. Played it for a day after the craze. I'm like, you guys are dorks, dude. This is it. This is it. And like, I kept missing the Pokeball, dude. It was like,
Well, were you a Pokemon guy before Pokemon
Yeah.
Go? Like
I had-
original
dude,
red, blue, Game Boy Color?
blue, baby.
Yeah. So, me too. So, I got nostalgic seeing the characters. But there was a summer where my brother and some of my neighborhood friends, they would go out and hunt Pokemon at nighttime. And we're like towards the end of high school, maybe college when this is coming out. So, we're way too old for this shit.
Yeah.
And I was always just like, dude, I'm not.
That's the target audience, I would say.
Yeah, it was the target audience.
yeah.
But there would also be 7-year-old kids playing it as well.
Right. So
their
keep
families and
ripping though.
stuff.
You were onto something.
But I remember like my brother and his friends, they'd go out at like 10 p.m. and they're like, all right, we're heading to the mall. That's where the beacon is, where you catch all the Pokemon.
The
So they do
beacon.
like a 5-mile bike ride to go catch some Pokemon or whatever. And I remember they rode down, like I get a call at like midnight. I get woken up to a call and they're like, hey, we biked all the way to the mall. Can you come pick us up? I was like, fuck you guys,
That's
no,
for
dude.
the Pokés.
Yeah, they were picking up Pokemon, and they woke me up to come pick them up. I'm like, no, you guys got to ride
Dude,
your ass
guess
home.
where I was living when this app dropped?
Vietnam.
Japan. dude.
Japan.
You know how
Ooh.
white?
Did it hit there before? Or
No,
here?
it hit America. So, dude, the Pokemon is for sure Japanese, right?
Right,
Like,
right.
Didn't
I
they
think.
create it?
I think so.
Or
Yeah.
was it an American ripoff of an anime? I thought it was Japanese.
I think it is Japanese.
Because I think if you
originally.
watch, dude, Indigo League, which was the show that was on TV in the '90s, like that's like one of the the furthest away memories I have. I was like still living in Connecticut, so I was like 4, and I remember being in my brother's room watching Pokemon. You know how they did the rap at the end?
Yeah.
Like gotta
The
catch 'em all
Poke
rap, the Poke
Yeah,
rap.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know why I'm saying Poke, dude. Like the little bowls, but in Japan, dude, it was just droves.
A Texas person dropped poke on me today, a few days ago.
You want a
They're
poke
like,
bowl?
oh, they got a new poke spot down the street. I was like, it took me. And
Yeah,
then she also
what
said
an
Chipotle in the same breath.
Is she a Texan or is she just inbred somewhere? I mean, this.
Both.
Yeah, okay. Makes sense. Checks out.
Yeah.
But where was I here, dude?
Some of your
me
first
back on track.
memories were cartoon Pokemon characters.
Oh, no, just Japan, dude. It was,
Japan,
dude,
yeah,
bro,
yeah.
like mobs of people in the streets because the gyms pop up in the same places for everybody and stuff
Right,
like
right,
that. I
right.
didn't know how it worked. I don't give a shit, but like, yeah, it was crazy, dude. It was
Community
crazy.
building. It was cool.
Community building.
It was cool to have a video game for nerds to actually come out of the house. You know, like.
Yeah, that was good because like, do you remember? You remember the World of Warcraft days? And they're kind of back, dude. Just last year, my buddy that I was living with was playing WoW.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I always wanted it. I remember I bought the game.
Shout out to Clint. I didn't want to out him like that, but shout out to Clint.
But you had to have like a subscription to like keep playing it or something like that.
Yeah,
It
you
was
got
like
it's like a monthly fee.
And
But
my
these
parents were
gamers
like, "We're
these
not
days,
fucking
dude,
do
like
that."
they know the dudes that have anyone who's got a light up keyboard knows their way around a firewall. You know what I'm saying? Like they're not paying for shit. That's the I'm like you and me, the norms. We're paying for things.
Right. Yeah, if you want to be good at anything, you got to be able to
Yeah.
hack and shit. It's a whole. Dude,
And that
people
brings
are
us
to what?
to your homework, dude. You said the word.
Dude, first of all,
You said the magic word.
so last Friday night, you gave me how many hours notice is that? Friday night to now. That's
more than
Saturday, Sunday.
that 96. Let's
Monday.
call it 96 is 4 days.
Right. Okay, so yeah, it was like 3.5 days
Okay.
notice.
We'll call it 80 hours.
Big ask for you to.
How much? I gave you more notice than time required for the task.
But it
than
is the
time
weekend
needed.
as well. Like it's tough on the weekends. To,
I gave
I
you.
got
I
got
gave you.
stuff
I
planned
gave
out.
you a 40. I gave you a 40-hour window to complete an hour and a half task.
No, not hour and a half.
2 hours.
3 hours.
But there were 45-minute episodes.
The first 2 were hour.
Still, that's a great
episodes.
ratio. That's still an amazing ratio.
Hour 45.
That's still an incredible ratio.
So
I'm
3
asking-
hours,
I'm asking a couple times a day.
couple times a day.
Check in, check out, dude.
Yeah, but it was a big
I asked
ask.
Niko to watch the most hated man on the internet. Oh
Right.
no. Camera just shifted.
Oh, let me check.
It's back. It just went back.
I think we're rocking and rolling.
No. I'm saying the wind blew the umbrella.
Oh.
You got up to check it. As you were getting up, it blew it back.
Oh, it came back.
Yeah, but so
All
are we good?
We're in frame.
All right.
Slight little
you missed
earthquake.
that whole thing?
What?
Maybe that didn't even happen. Now we got to go to play. Maybe what I just thought happened
Dude,
didn't
I got
happen.
my eyes on you.
In
man.
playback, we're going to have this. Anyways, the most hated man on the internet is the homework that this guy's bitching about. Did you watch it?
I watched the whole thing.
What did you think?
Last night I had to cram it in at like 10 p.m. I
So
was
it's
like,
fresh.
Fuck, I got 3
It's
hours.
fresh. Dude. Well, that never works on exams. Let's see how it works here.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was that funny
Look,
to be
it was
honest.
no, it wasn't supposed to be funny. It was more so
Oh, I
like
thought
I
this
knew
was a
this was going to
comedy pod.
invoke a conversation.
Right. Yeah. First of all, first thoughts.
Give a quick premise for the people.
quick premise. There's this dude. He kind of looks like Colin O'Mara if you're a fan of the podcast.
Okay, his name
He's got
is
some resemblance.
Hunter Moore.
Hunter Moore. He basically created this website. This guy's like an Uber douche. Scene crowd is what they used to call it.
Yeah, what do we call that today?
I don't know. I don't think it exists too much. It's like a cross between
Scene.
goth, punk,
Yeah.
and it's like Paramore. That was like kind of that
Yeah.
kind of stuff. Metro Station. These guys would go to like, what do you
Right.
call it? Warp Tour.
Right.
Those kind of
Yeah,
fuckos,
okay.
right?
Vans Warp Tour.
Yeah,
And
going
they,
to Spencer's or what are those places? Journeys
Hot
and the
Topic.
Hop Topic.
Yeah, okay.
Freaky deaky people live in
Yeah.
the suburbs but
My
want to be
Chemical
edgy.
Romance.
My Chemical
Yeah,
Romance.
all right.
He was one of those cats, and he just basically made this website where you could submit nudes of people that, broke your heart or whatever.
Right. So this
And-
was in like
2012.
2012, but it was so like So it was for people, I think, a little older than us. I think it was for people like in their early 20s.
Right,
So
right.
we missed
Because
it
I never
completely.
heard of this.
I never heard of it either.
Yeah.
And in 2012, I graduated high school, and
Yeah.
I've never heard of this.
Good thing you didn't hear of it, because you probably would have got some people in trouble.
You thought your boy was railing in the nudes back then, dude? Yeah, right.
Well,
I wish.
if you remember, back in high school, people would throw nudes around. Like, I had nudes
Yeah.
of girls that
There's a couple
they would
girls.
just get-
There's a couple girls today that like I still know, and like
Right.
that you have no idea.
yeah.
It's unfortunate because some douchebag that you sent. Yeah, it sucks. But luckily,
SCV purge. Did we ever talk about?
no,
You don't know the SCV purge?
no.
I mean, we can talk about it afterwards, but it was similar
put
to
a
this.
pin in that.
Yeah.
Don't forget that.
Okay.
I'll remember that. But so yeah, Hunter Moore. He created this website. Total douchebag. You're right. Absolute fucking tool. Never even back then I would have thought he sucked. But it was like it was revenge porn. It was the first revenge porn site, and I get it was way popular than you and I knew
Mm-hmm.
because like he was on Anderson Cooper
Mm-hmm.
and Dr. Drew.
Right.
And he was kind of doing the first early day podcast. Did you see that?
Yeah,
They
I
would show a
didn't.
lot of like podcast clips where it was just like on SoundCloud or
Yeah.
something. Is what it looked like.
Yeah, he had a good fan base. He had good connection to his fans. He was definitely an innovator in that realm.
But like a cult following, like these
cult
people.
following.
Yeah.
But it's all like incel type people who were like, they got their heart broken. No one wants to
Right.
fuck them, so they're
Right.
happy to see other people get fucked over.
So like, but basically, he's putting these girls' pictures out, is ruining their lives. This one woman, something Cheryl Laws or something,
Right,
she
right,
gets
right.
involved. Her daughter got like her picture on there. Her life ruined. This lady gets involved. She ends up. That was crazy. How in like the second episode you find out that she's just like a professional like sneak behind the red carpet line girl. Like what the hell is that? Do you remember that? The mom. Like in the middle, you just find out that the mom is like they show her like 20. You didn't watch this.
No, I did
Did
watch
you
it.
Sparks? No. Did you Spark?
I
notes
swear
this?
I didn't spark.
Did you
notes it.
spark? There's the mom of the. You remember the mom?
Yeah.
They show a flashback of her on like Johnny Carson or something getting interviewed about how she like sneaks behind red
Oh,
carpets.
really?
and VIP
I missed
events.
that for a split second for some
This kind of
reason.
has an asterisk on it. Kind
Yeah.
of thing. Niko maybe Spark noted
Maybe
this.
that was the bathroom break or something. But the mom was a little kooky.
Well, no, dude, the mom fired me up.
I mean,
Little
yeah,
kooky, but like she didn't let it. I mean,
she didn't give a fuck.
she didn't give a fuck. Obviously, that she.
What was the thing? Oh, savage. She tweeted out his address. That was
she
a savage.
when she
fucking
tweeted
move.
out his address, dude.
Yeah.
That was savage.
And
'cause
she
they
wasn't
just
regret. She's like, yeah. fuck
started
'em.
going back and forth. Dude, it's like not easy, just to like arrest somebody for that. It's not like
Right.
because at first, like what he was doing wasn't wrong, and like he would only accept girls 18 or older. I don't think there's ever an issue with underage chicks on there, right?
What do you mean an issue?
I don't think they ever had underage women on that site.
Yeah, they did.
They did?
Well, that's what the military guy at the end. That's how he bought the website.
Dude, I want to talk about this guy.
He was like, "Yeah, this is you, dude.
I want
This
to
is your
talk
hero."
about this guy.
But
This guy.
he said to him, he's like, "Dude, I've checked some of these girls. There's some underage girls on here. Let
Oh,
me buy
that's
the
right.
website."
That's right. So
Yeah.
there was underage website. So there's this Marine
What, you
guy.
tuned out? You didn't watch? This has an asterisk on it.
No, I like to. Yeah, I'm sorry that you're right. I got nothing. I forgot that part. But anyways, so what was he? I'm trying
The
because I wrote
problem
his
was,
position down. I wrote the name of his position.
But everything was cool with submitting nudes. The only problem, what ended up fucking him, and this is why the girl's mom got involved, is she's like, I didn't send these nudes to anyone.
Yeah.
I put these in my Gmail account. I just took them from me. Nobody got them.
Yeah.
So somebody hacked my fucking email account and stole these out. So that's when the mom was like, okay, this is some like shit that is illegal.
Yeah.
And that's what ended up fucking him.
And although I do believe all women, in the beginning of that, I was like, she's full of shit. She sent those
too,
nudes
dude.
because she was like, I put them in a separate folder in my Gmail account that said
know.
my nudes. I'm like, you didn't do what?
Yeah.
Why would you
dude.
do like what the hell?
That
I'm not
doesn't
saying
add
why
up.
would you do that. Like you're obviously gonna get them stolen. I wouldn't think that either.
Yeah.
But it's like for what?
But looks fine for a girl to do that. But imagine a guy like
Yeah.
I had these dick pics saved up. I
Yeah.
didn't send them to
Yeah.
anyone. Like what?
Yeah. But
Kinda creepy.
that she was telling the truth. Dude, this guy
I
hacked
know.
and stole her photos. But and he did it to a lot of girls. That's what they were doing. They were stealing photos. This guy's out of jail now. But the Marine dude that put him in, bro, insane. So first of all, he's like I don't even know what he was, like a cybersecurity like Marine. I mean, how about this guy having pictures of him with his shirt off? He's got like an M16 strapped to his back, but he's just like typing at a computer. This
Yeah.
guy's such a fucking nerd, but he's the best.
He was like, I was
Abs-
bullied as a kid, so I'm out here to stop bullying.
Dude, when Hunter Moore said that he was like diddling his kids or something like that, this guy just went aggro on him. He's oh, dude, this Marine guy was the best, and he just wanted to take down Hunter Moore.
Yeah.
And now I want to be him so bad. Who can we take down? Who and you can I? We need to become internet sleuths.
Yeah,
Do
I
you
know.
understand that term? Do you know what that term is?
Slut?
Sleuths.
Sleuth?
Sleuths. Internet
Sloth.
sleuths. No, it's the
Sleuth.
people that it's like the internet people that like you and I like that solve like this girl, like the mom. She's not
Oh, right,
an FBI agent. She's not a cop. She's
Like
just a
the
person.
anonymous cats.
The anonymous. Yeah, they are sleuths. Like they solve mysteries and crimes and help like law enforcement
Cultural
out.
crime fighters.
But they do it for the sport.
They're like Batman on the
they
internet.
do it for the. You ever see Don't Fuck with Cats?
Yes.
Sleuths.
Those kind of guys. Yeah, I mean, damn, I wish I could get fired up without the incentive of money. But I think,
Oh, you mean like helping a person?
yeah, just like
You mean
spending
if
my
only that was
free
enough.
time.
If only that was enough, dude.
I just couldn't see myself like I'd just be
Doing
like, yeah,
good-
that guy sucks. But me doing the investigating, I mean, it must feel cool, but like,
You want to be the guy that just gets called in to make the bust.
yeah,
You want me to be on the streets for a
Well-
couple of months collecting intel and doing all the black ops
Yeah.
stuff, posting up in the backyard, taking pictures, maybe whacking it while I'm back there, but
Yeah.
still remaining professional. And then when I finally got the guy right where I want him, I call you in, you rappel down from a helicopter, kick down the door, and then there's just the news. You're the cop. The news is I'm just doing my job, guys. And hey, please, cameras.
Yeah.
No, guys, it's justice. This is all for justice. And it's like, dude, this guy he's not even shaven. He just woke up. He's wearing his PJs. What the hell's going on? He's wearing the wrong uniform.
yeah.
That's you, dude.
But I don't even think I'm that
No
guy.
preparation, all the glory.
I think I'm just the guy with the camera who gets the clip and posts it on. I think there's a bunch of hardcore Navy SEALs who come bang down the door like you, and I just get the shot, put it on my TikTok, and get all the views.
Okay.
Look what I got.
Okay. I could see you being a guy that makes a lot of money off of getting a shot, like a TMZ style shot, or like a porn video of some sorts.
Oh, you mean like Hunter Moore?
Hunter Moore, no, more so
Legally?
more so the dude that fucked over Tommy Lee and Pamela Anderson.
Yeah.
Because he made a lot of money off of that, and he was like, it was good revenge. Tommy Lee was a fucking asshole. But Pamela Anderson didn't deserve it.
Well, dude, I think in any of these positions where you're working with like celebrities, or like once Hunter Moore was in this shit deep, once you're making money from it, and it's like you have to let your conscience come in to stop making money. It's hard to turn.
Right.
It's hard to turn the corner there, Like you already have this persona. You have these fans who are like, put it in her butthole, let her,
Yeah,
put a phone in
There
her
was
butt.
a part. Damn, I'm so pissed. I was gonna ask you. I told you there was a part that I knew you were gonna love. Did you know what that part was?
No, dude, it made me clench up.
Dude,
I don't
boy-
like hearing about
Dude, no. There's a girl who got famous on this site.
butthole
whose
girl.
alias was Butthole Girl. And just seeing her go, like, introducing herself, whatever her name is, and I used to be Butthole Girl. And the way she said it was just, dude,
It
so,
bummed me out.
she was just so shameful. Everything about that woman was
That's
just
the thing.
so shameful. And it was just
Yeah.
like, oh, it did hurt me. And, like, she, even still today, when she talks, she still wants that, like, hey, like, you guys should, like, look me up. Like, she still had that
Yes.
vibe. Like, dude, she was saying, like, even though Hunter Moore ruined my life and, like, exploited me, I still wanted his attention. Like,
Yeah, it's
dude,
sad.
he paid her nothing. And so this girl was sticking things up her booty hole for this
cell
site.
phones,
Cell phone. He would like,
shampoo.
she would stick a cell phone up there. Hunter would call it.
God, he did have some creative ideas.
That's a good one. Gotta be honest.
Damn,
Now
dude.
what's this hamster up the butt thing? You hearing people do this?
Gerbils?
Gerbils. Is that real?
There's a rumor that Richard Gere had gerbils up his butt. I think maybe that was started by like Scientology. They say like Scientology, if you leave, they'll like spread a rumor
Did he
and fuck
do
you
that?
over.
Did he leave Scientology?
That I heard he took a class or something. I don't know.
I don't know anything about this.
But no, I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me. I guess it would make sense. Like if you like things in your butt, the gerbil might be the original vibrator. Like if we go back in time,
They do like their little feet gyrate in a sense.
little feet gyrate. Like what else could you use for a vibrator before electricity? You had to use an animal.
Maybe just like some the tectonic plates, seismic activity.
Farting?
No, I'm saying like an earthquake.
Oh, an
An
earthquake?
earthquake would ensue.
Yeah, so you
Maybe
wait around for an earthquake.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time for
That'd be a good time to get off.
Yeah,
That's
that was a
the
great day for some people.
An earthquake was the original caveman vibrator, hands down, and they could sense it back then because they were in tune with other stuff. They didn't have technology yet, so their senses were a little more.
And they appreciated it. You know, it was like once every 10 years we get a nice little booty
And what do you
jiggle.
think? They kind of just lay supine? You think they just lay prone? What do?
Yeah, I guess
women,
so.
because like they get a couple. I would assume they'd get a couple pebbles together and,
Stuff them up,
let them work. Let them work magic.
warm them up. I've heard there's this thing Gwyneth Paltrow sells. Do you know about her website Goop?
And this is a little Korean serum, right?
No. I don't know what that means.
I have on good authority that Gwyneth Paltrow puts like the sperm of young Korean boys on her face. I'm not messing with you here. She was on like the Drew Barrymore show about this.
I would believe it. She sells a lot of weird shit. She came up with a genius idea, the vagina smells like this candle. You don't remember that?
No.
It was a big thing. So she has a lot of kooky stuff. She's big into like, sex type stuff and stuff for women.
GP?
Gwyneth Paltrow, yeah.
Yeah.
You never heard of Goop?
I thought Goop was the Korean the syrup. Dude, I'm telling you, she puts little Korean boy shit on her face or something. Like it's weird.
Okay. Well, the one product I heard of is it's like a little egg, and it's like a rock kind of thing, and you warm it up and stick it up your vagina and just kind of hold it in there. It's supposed to promote something for your vagina, a stronger, healthier vagina. You stick a little egg up there and just kind of hold it. And
Oh, these are Kegels.
I think you do Kegels.
These are Kegels.
Kegels are supposed to maybe tighten up your vagina.
Now, what do we have any? There's no exercises for the penis.
No. I was just hearing on a podcast actually recently, this guy tried this thing where in a hot shower, you turn the heat really hot, get the steam going in a hot shower, turn the heat really hot. And you just kind of milk your dick.
Okay.
And you keep like stroking it for like a long time. And he said he did it for a year and nothing happened.
How about this, dude? You know when like you got like a little chub and you can move it up and down?
Like in between boner and flaccid?
Yeah. And you can move it. You know when you can move it?
Uh-huh.
Like by put a little
with the thrust.
Yeah.
Yeah, man Kegel.
Yeah. But put a little paperweight on the top.
Oh.
And so you're kind of like doing curls.
I have heard that. Put some weight. Over time, gravity you can try to tie.
Here's what I'm
going
gonna do. I'm gonna put resistant bands. I'm gonna put a resistant band around my ass and strap it to the tip of my dick. But it's gonna be like it's gonna be. I'll work on the pattern. I'll work on the design. It's gonna make sense in the end. Right now, it's not, you don't see it in your head, but it's gonna come together. It's kind of like a jock strap.
Yeah.
But basically, like it's just resistance on my dick.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's explosion. That's
Bam.
power. It's kind of like doing a thrust in the gym.
Yeah, so you tie the rubber band to the wall. And
No,
just thrusting
You're right.
out.
You're right. I thought for some reason it would work on my ass. No, it's got to be to something else. To
Yeah.
like the wall. Yeah.
Resistance bands.
Yeah.
Yeah, like those ones that you step on and you pull up or whatever.
Yeah. And I want lateral movement with my dick. I want like a shuffle run with my dick.
Yeah.
I need to find some sort of exercise where I can get my dick to move better side to side.
How about this? This might be an old-fashioned trick. You ever try to shut your tooth in the door? Maybe I just tie a rope around my dick like the tooth fairy trick.
Oh, don't
tie
slam.
that to the door.
No,
and start
easy with the
slamming.
door. No. I would say
Because I need it big now.
what you want to do is you don't want to do a door.
Yeah.
You want to do like tie it to your car and just slowly roll away. But like slowly, like to the point where like you're keeping up with it. Like you're walking a little bit, but like there's tension on your dick.
Ooh, until you trip on a rock, and then it's like, stop. You're getting tracked.
Yeah.
Or the driver sneezes or something and just steps on the pedal.
What if it just stretches out the tip, dude? Like, what if your dick remains the same, but now you just have this
Long-ass
elongated,
tip.
like, mushroom? Ugh.
Oh, my God, dude. Dude, it sucks that, like...
This is a very listenable episode here. We're talking about butthole girls stretching out.
Butthole girl, dude. There's nothing worse than a girl crying as she's saying that she shoved things up her ass. You want her to be proud. You want her girl saying like, "I put a phone up my ass,"
And you
just
should.
be, you know,
should be proud of that.
But when they're crying and they're like, "I wish I didn't do it," that's when it's sad. And she's
Yeah.
like, "I got kids."
She talks about like she's like, they think because I put a phone up my ass, I'm not worthy for my children. It's like that sentence. That doesn't need to be in our living rooms. We don't need to be hearing that sentence. But see, I think we can get her as a guest. I think that's in our reach.
How much do you think she charged? $5?
Mm,
Depends where she's located. She's in LA probably.
yeah.
All these fuckheads were in LA.
I thought it was San Fran, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, he might have been in San Fran, right?
But I'm sure he went down. He's back. I just saw him on another podcast. This dude interviewed him.
Hunter Moore's back in the limelight.
Oh, he was just on. I don't know. He's not really back. He can't be on social media. Remember, like,
Right. So podcast is a nice little loophole.
Yeah. So he
There we
was
go.
on somebody's podcast. But yeah, I don't know. It's just
We got to get him on
he
Rogan.
still looks like a huge douchebag.
Yeah.
And the guy that was interviewing him was like, you know, people think you're the most hated man on the internet. I don't necessarily share that. It's like, dude, fuck you. Like, this guy sucks. Why are you trying to be his friend?
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna be here regardless. He loves the lie. He loves people seeing him. He loves talking. Like, that guy sucked though. Hunter Moore sucks.
Yeah, he did suck. Well, that's why it's hard. You know, like even seeing the mom after what he did to her daughter on TV going at him and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you think that's easy to do, but it's hard when you're in a room with someone to still keep that same energy when it's like a person.
Yeah.
That's why what he did was so fucked up was like he had contact with people coming to him crying. He just did not give a fuck.
Actual people. Yeah. Like,
yeah, it's
like,
crazy.
Like his girlfriend said, like, I went through the DMs of like people, like actual people just begging to take their photos down. Like, you're ruining my life. Please take it down. And like
almost crazier than him is somebody who's so attracted to that. Like there's part of her that loves that. You know, she was with him for years. Like now she's apologetic and whatever because she grew up. But like,
yeah, I just
there's
didn't
part of her
know
that wants
better.
that.
I didn't know better at the time. Like you were a woman. You knew that sucks. Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
You're
So-
a human. It doesn't matter. Like, you know that sucks. Because there was no part of me. That's what they were talking about. He had this band of following that, like, fuck yeah, Hunter Moore. Like, there was no part. And obviously, I'm watching a documentary where it's building a narrative, but there's no part of me. Like, I would not have been. That's not cool at all. Like, that's not. Like, that was so fucked. Like,
Way to take a stand, bro.
I'm just saying.
I appreciate
The
that.
whole thing. The whole thing. See, I like
Yeah,
none of it.
totally not cool, dude.
None of it seemed. I mean, look, man. You don't think I like looking at titties, dude? But you don't have to do like I don't want a fucking 19-year-old's titties unwarranted on the fucking.
But dude,
disgusting.
if you think back, and this is what I was getting at with the SCV purge thing, when you were in high school, he was a little too old to be doing this shit. But I remember some things from high school of being like, I still never would have shared somebody's nudes or anything like that.
Yeah.
But I wasn't as like when people were sending them around and stuff, I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Yeah, I remember.
Which is fucked.
I remember looking at some crazy ones, dude.
So we had this thing called the SCV purge. I guess you were out of high school at this point or something like that. Because it might have been like 10th or 11th grade for me or something like that. There was a guy who was doing the same thing as Hunter Moore. He made a Twitter, send us maybe he was inspired by this guy.
Perhaps.
Because he did this in SCV, and people were anonymously.
By the way, Santa Clarita Valley.
Santa Clarita Valley, where we're both from. People were sending him anonymous nudes, and he would post them on the Twitter account. Because Twitter, unlike Instagram, you can post your butthole and stuff. And yeah, so people that we knew in high school, all of them, Valencia High School, West Ranch, our local high schools were just getting fucked with nudes going up. And it was a huge thing, and eventually they caught the guy that did it. I think when you got kids involved, they cracked down pretty hard. Like, they could have got this guy way quicker, but it was adults, so there was no problem, I guess, for a while.
Yeah, I think I did know something about that.
It was wild.
A lot of crazy stuff. My neighbor, who was a principal at a different school,
Yeah.
Saugus. He was the principal, not anymore. He like got caught with like embezzlement charges through China. Did you hear about that? Did we talk about this?
I think you mentioned it on here
Yeah,
before.
it's insane. I saw him
yeah.
when I was home. He like lived. He still is my parents' neighbor, but like I
Yeah.
think he's about to go to jail.
Dude,
Same with the baseball coach. Coach
Snyder?
I think is he
Was
still?
stealing from the baseball kids?
That was crazy. So he had the baseball coach at our high school. Basically, had two accounts. He had the fundraising account that the school gave him, and then another one that he opened for some bullshit, like some booster club, and was just overcharging. I'm sure I have this wrong in some facet, but was overcharging kids to play in baseball and just pocketing half the money.
Yeah, and he was having them do fundraising. They were
yeah,
all selling Christmas trees
They were
and
fundraising
shit.
for his rims, dude, on his fucking GMC.
Like, why's the baseball team going around selling Christmas trees and Girl Scout cookies? They were all selling
This
something.
isn't even a winter sport.
Yeah,
What the hell are they doing out here?
but yeah, he was getting.
You're right. They had a car wash. They had everything.
They had it. Yeah, always
Is it
fundraising.
Girl Scout cookie season? No, it's
Yeah.
the baseball.
How much
kids
money
are
do you
selling
need for a
cookies.
baseball field? It's pretty. But here was the other thing with the SCV.
You guys are selling golf clubs now? What the hell?
Yeah, the baseball team.
What's going on? This isn't even your sport.
The baseball team is just selling everything. Baseball team's got an OnlyFans. What is that?
They're going
for?
door to door handing out financial advice now. What are you guys
Yeah.
doing, dude? What's happening? They'll come over and just fuck your wife. Dude, the baseball team will just come over and cuck you. It's
Yeah.
insane.
Well, yeah. What are some of those gambling sites or whatever?
Gambling sites.
My bookie. Is
Yeah,
that one
my
of them?
bookie.
This is what the SCV purge guy did afterwards. He sent all. Will you hear something?
Go ahead. I'm just looking at the umbrella. It's a little windy. Make sure the camera's good. Keep going.
I'll check in a sec. The SCV purge guy, he fucked over all the people that sent in anonymously and started posting the screenshots of people who sent in the nudes and fucked those guys over.
All right.
Which was kinda
makes
cool.
That kind of makes up for the crime in a sense. Not really.
Not fully.
Nope. Instantly take it back.
Yeah.
Does not make up for the crime. Makes it a little better. I don't know what it does, but I like that.
But yeah, no, he was like Hunter Moore. If Hunter Moore didn't give a fuck about his fans either, like if he tried
This
to,
guy's
he was
worse
just
than
fucking
Hunter
over
Moore.
everyone.
Did
But
you
he was a
see?
small
Did you see
market.
a lot of these screenshots? Like, did you see a lot of these?
Dude, there's people that I know today that I'm like, you're a scumbag because you sent in. Like I know there's somebody that I know
I can't wait to
that
talk
sent
off
in
air.
one of these.
I can't wait to talk off
And
air, dude.
he probably thinks that most people forgot. It's been a while, but I
Not-
haven't forgotten.
Dude, not Quick Hand Jordan.
Yeah.
Not Niko the Freako.
And then you see these people go on to get married, and like this guy has a kid now and stuff, and you're like, ooh, they don't even know.
This kid's gonna grow up to be a real piece of shit, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is what it is.
You said that I was kind of kidding, but you said that yes so painfully because that you actually believe that. I saw it in your eyes right
Dude,
there.
I think there's so many pieces of shit when you look at
yeah.
coach. There's like I said, so many people when they're in a position of power, they can't resist taking more. Everyone feels like they're not getting what they deserve, and they want to take a little bit more. It's tough.
It's facts, dude.
I mean, it's even like I don't even know if I want to throw this dirt out or whatever, but like the shit that some of the comedy clubs around here, the people that own some of the things that are going on, like the Big Laugh guy or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know much about that.
Yeah, maybe I'll cut it. Maybe I'll cut this part out. But like this guy, Rogan stopped doing his shit through him.
Oh, don't cut this guy. Is he fucking over comics?
I don't know completely. I don't know. This is all secondhand stuff, so maybe it's not even.
We can. This isn't a bit. We're good.
But I've talked to people that worked at Big Laugh,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, Rogan, he was like taking more money than he should have or being sketchy about money. So Rogan does he used to do it through Big
Hold
Laugh.
on, just to be clear, Rogan was taking more money, or the
guy who owns Big Laugh.
the asshole in question.
The asshole in question
All right.
was this middleman between Vulcan and Rogan, and also between Vulcan and Kill Tony.
Right, which in my opinion doesn't need to exist.
Right.
That middleman.
So I think he's been in Austin before, and he came to Rogan, Kill Tony and stuff, and he's like, hey, I got this venue for you, and he's like kind of doing that shit. But Rogan already canned him. Now he could just go straight to Vulcan, and Kill Tony, I've heard, is at the end of September. They're not going to work with Big Laugh anymore. So now Big Laugh is trying to get other shit going, like the Hit List comedy show, or like they're trying to work with smaller local comedians. But once Rogan's Club opens and shit like that, it's going to be hard for all these to compete,
Yeah, man.
Like I just heard Theo Vaughn, he on Rogan's podcast, he's like Nashville has one comedy club.
Zanies, yeah.
He needs more to work
Well,
through.
he also chose to move to a place
Right.
with one comedy club, and he's a comedian. Wild move.
But I think Austin and Nashville are probably similar size. Like, can Austin really, when things level out,
for
can
sure.
it?
I thought, dude. So I called 3 places when the pandemic happened: Austin, Denver, and Nashville.
Uh-huh.
I was like these, and I said maybe Boise. I was like, these are gonna be the new LAs. These are the places that everyone are gonna move to, and it appears as if it was all just Austin, but a lot of Nashville, and then a lot of people went to Florida. But Nashville, dude, it could have been Nashville. We could have all gone to Nashville instead of Austin.
It would have been cool.
Could have easily been. But, like, I think it was, I guess, really where Rogan decided to move, right? That's what really caused this craze.
For sure. And but thinking about having Rogan's Club, the Creek and the Cave, Cap City, just going there, and Vulcan, and thinking about every weekend there's 4 big comedians who are doing weekends that like can.
Not to mention a night of comedy at Monk's Jazz Club, August 27th.
That's what I'm saying. Is this all going to be able to be supported 2 or 3 years from now when everything smooths out? I hope so.
Probably, dude.
It's going to take people moving from LA, bigger comedians coming, and kind of
Here's
planting
the
that
thing.
flag.
July 23rd,
Uh-huh.
the last Monk show
Yeah.
on a Saturday, we were competing against 4 other comedy shows, 5, including East Austin Comedy Club. Every single one sold out, and then I realized that happens every Saturday.
It's crazy.
You
It's
know?
cool.
Thursdays, too, because we have a Thursday show coming up. Hey, September 1st, Monk's Jazz Club. Stay tuned for tickets.
It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a banger. But also, Captain's Dog's coming live from Monk's Green Room, dude, September 1st. Hell yeah.
Dude, I'm so excited for that.
But what I'm getting at is we're talking about thousands of tickets for comedy shows being sold on Thursday nights, Friday nights, Saturday nights, Wednesday nights, multiple shows. Right now, this was a music city. People haven't even fully
Mm-hmm.
been on. I think the Austinites haven't fully engulfed. Like, dude, because when I'll go around to Zilker barking it, like, oh, comedy. It's like, you realize you kind of live in the comedy capital right now, right?
People
You
don't
realize
know.
like all the pros are here. Like, not all of them, of course, but like the most polarizing figure in the world lives here,
Yeah.
and he performs at Vulcan all the time. Creek in the Cave, he's been performing at a lot. We have people coming in all the time. Fucking shook hands with Eric Griffin. What's up, Griff? I know you watch. And
Nah.
yeah, I mean, that was subtle. But I think, contrary to what you just said, I think it's almost I think it's the opposite. You didn't say anything. You ensued that maybe it won't. Not ensued. Whatever. Words aren't working correctly. But I think it's going to be even more of a boom once people finally, like, get behind it.
I hope so.
Like, yo, this is a comedy city. Like, we do comedy here. Like, let's go out. So many people don't even know yet.
Right.
And they don't know that, like, with the big guys comes the local scene, like
Mhm.
Monk's Jazz Club, like everything that Lucas McCreary does. Great shows, great local
Yeah.
shows.
Well, here's my question is like, if you transplant, like in LA, right, when they have established clubs like the Improv or the Comedy Store, are regular people who know that those exist and are legendary going out to the bar show when they know they can go to the Comedy Store? Do you get what I'm saying?
I get that. You're right.
I don't know.
You're right.
But there
yeah,
is-
Oh, when Rogan's Club does open.
And it's established and people know after a couple years or whatever.
yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. But right now, it's honestly a great time because so many people, they're coming to their first comedy show. You're the introduction.
I mean, that timeline kind of works perfect for us.
Yeah.
You know.
Dude, that's why the longer that it takes, like, like we're all want Cap City to open and Joe Rogan's Club, but the more it doesn't, the better.
Yeah.
The longer it takes, the better for us.
And that's a little segment we like to call "Glass Half Full" by
Glass
Niko
ha-
Jordan, baby. That's what I like to. That's what I like to see. And it's clear. I mean, you're definitely the optimist of this duo. I mean, that is for sure, without a doubt.
I don't know.
Come on.
I try to see both sides.
Yeah, but I get fired up too quick, I think is the problem. But on both sides, I get fired up in a good way sometimes, right?
It's good to have a balance.
Do you think I'm an issue?
An issue?
Do you think I'm a liability? I'm just asking.
Not at all, dude.
All right, you'd let me know if I was, right?
Dude, you're the motor behind this, dude. Without you, what am I gonna be talking about? Come on, man. I need the giggles. I need somebody to start ranting.
I don't know.
Hey,
dude.
what'd you think about? We both went to Cap City for the first time. What did you think about?
I've been thinking about this a lot.
Yeah. What'd you think of the club?
So angry I didn't sign up for Funniest Person in Austin.
Yeah. So that's what we went to on. Was that
Sunday,
Sunday night?
Sunday, me and Niko went to go see the second bracket of the first round.
Yeah.
I guess is how you would say that, right?
Yeah. Second of 15.
Because it's not the second round; it's still the first round. It's just the second
round,
bracket.
Second.
So basically,
match.
every night is a competition. 3 people win. They move on to the next round. We went Sunday. Shout out to Mikey Biggs, Colton Dowling. Have no idea who the other guy is. What was his name?
Brendan Schaub.
Yeah, Brendan Schaub. Shouts to you guys. You made it through.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Brandon has a very successful. I said Brandon. Brendan has a very successful special out right now. They shouldn't even let him in. With Gringo Poppy doing the numbers it's doing.
Right.
That's crazy. But I definitely look up to Brendan Schaub in a sense too. I'm like taking a shot at him. Like, dude, this is definitely the life I'm trying to live. Brendan.
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
It sucks that he's kind of a punchline, but
yeah,
he should lean into it. I think he'd be a lot better.
I love his podcast. I'm a huge fan of his podcast.
Same.
Yeah.
But yeah, Cap City. They had all
right, so Cap City, the room is immaculate looking.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful room. I think you and I concluded it just feels a little too fancy, right?
Yeah, and it feels a little stale. It doesn't have the same character of like a comedy club that's been around for a while.
What is your favorite comedy club room?
Right
now, let's just manifest this. Like, where would you say right now, based off of the knowledge you know, where would you want to? And I'm saying a club only. Where would you want to film your first special? Let's just say that's on the table. Let's just say this is a decision we got to make now.
I mean, I can't say I've been to too many.
Right. Yeah, I haven't been to all of them.
Original Room at the Comedy Store was pretty great.
I've never been there. So how is this? Is it table seating like the way it was?
Yeah, it's tables.
So the answer that I would give to the same question I just asked you is Wise Guys in Salt Lake City. And I believe there's only one room. I don't know if they have another room, like a small room. They might.
Yeah.
But they did like stadium style in the middle, and then it's tables around. I was like up on this little. The room was just perfect. It was like, I don't know. It was compact. Like something about Cap City just seemed like more of like a talent show. I think because the stage is small and in the center. I do like the way you walk out the door. The backdrop is cool, but it's a little distracting. I found myself looking at it a lot.
Too much. Neon
but
colors.
with that room, once you and I realized how packed that room was and how cool it was and how like that energy was awesome. I really want to perform at Cap City. I can't wait to get on that stage.
It's gonna be great.
It's beautiful. We're just hyper analyzing it.
Right.
It's like if you're a football player, the way you watch film, you're like looking at blitz packages. You're not even looking at the ball. That's kind of how we watch it now because we're trying to study it so hard. But yeah, it was just something I was picking apart. Like it's a beautiful room. You do feel comfortable, and that service did not come to our table one time.
No.
I think we were in a bad spot. We were like in that little corner by a post. That's the benefit of the doubt.
And they're working out the kinks and
they're working out the kinks. And also that's not easy. It's dark in there.
Yeah.
Like that's a hard job serving at a comedy club.
Well, dude, I heard that someone say that they're trying not to hire comedians to work there.
Yeah.
Like I've talked to a lot of comedians who've applied and they don't want comedians, but it's like who the fuck wants to work at like if you're not a comedian,
I think
or
they pay
big
well.
Comedy fan.
I think it's good money.
You think?
Because think of the people that go to comedy clubs. Like, I mean, they're like you're paying for a $40 ticket, and you're gonna drink and eat, and you're probably gonna tip well. And there's a lot of people in there.
Yeah, but I don't know. The hours are weird. It's like
there's a draw of like, and you also get to bring a beer to Dave Chappelle. There's that draw.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is only the people who are big comedy fans or like comedians are those type of people.
Well, well, there's your answer.
Right.
Comedy fans, not comedians.
Yeah, comedy fans.
And that's who was what appeared to be. There was one comedian that I saw working there. Shout out to Nick DePujo.
Right.
Who gave us a tour of that red room upstairs, which is
going to
sick.
be sick.
The upstairs is sick, dude. You walk up, there's a bar, there's these like mafia-style booths, and then it's an open door straight to the balcony. So like if you walk upstairs, you can hear what's going on outside. There's that bar up there. That is so cool. That like I love that little. You know what I'm talking about? That lobby.
Yeah.
The room I couldn't really make out. It was too dark. I couldn't really picture it. So,
Yeah.
it was in construction. I get it, but I can't. It's in construction. I need to.
It's a little strange because it's
The lights were off too.
it's a wide room. Like
Yeah.
like the deep parts are to the
Isn't
right
that how
and
the
the
belly
left.
room is?
I don't know. I haven't been.
I've only seen it, but it appears to be the case.
Yeah. But that's what I'm excited that they will eventually have mics maybe and things for people to.
Yeah.
Like-
I wanna. While we're talking about rooms, real quick, I just want to shout out Joe Begley's room. It's fucking sweet, dude.
Oh,
if you get
yeah.
a chance to go to it, like this Thursday.
That's crazy. They're jumping in full steam doing weekly
Yeah,
shows.
dude. Joe Begley runs a new comedy show at the Cloakroom downtown, right under the Capitol, bro. It's like you walk down into this bar. It's like Cheers, and it's just a long bar, and you stand at the front of it, and like I was talking to Tony Casillas, and he was like, "Dude, this is like like New York City. This is what the shows in New York City are like. And the fact that you walk underground, like it was this lady, I forgot her, Melissa, I think is her name. I hope I'm right. She's such a sweetheart, and it's close to the campus. Like all the college kids came, like Melissa. I guess she cooks these kids like lunch when they come. Like she's a sweetheart. This bar is awesome. Show's great. Go check it out. But I back to Cap City. I liked being inside there.
Yeah.
One, I liked the smallness of that. Not a word. Fuck you. But I like that. Is smallness a word?
Sure. Throw
Cool.
it out there.
All
dude.
right. That you are a teacher.
The tininess.
That's crazy. Now that I'm thinking about it, do you know if smaller is a word? Because if you were my
Smallness?
teacher and I came up to you, would you have to you would have to type that in? You are a teacher, and I just asked
I'm
you
going
about a
smallness, not a word. No.
word. Okay.
Small. But what would you say for that?
I liked the petiteness of it,
Is that a word?
the quaintness.
I guess.
Yeah. I like that it was toit, dude. That's what I'm trying to say. Toit like a tiger.
Toy. The
But
tightness.
I like the tightness of it. There you go. I like the tightness of it. I don't know why I congratulated you. I'm the one who said tight. But it's very similar to Wise Guys. That opening lobby room is like that. I love comedy clubs, dude. I love comedy clubs. Wise Guys felt more storied and seasoned.
Yeah, for sure.
Cap City's been open for 3 days.
Right.
Brand new construction. I don't know what the room looked like before at all. Also, is the logo new? The logo's cool.
No, that's the old logo. That's what
Okay.
they. That's what they bought. That's what Helium Comedy Clubs bought. Was just the name Cap City and the logo. Like this is not the old Cap City at all. There's nothing old about it except they bought the name rights.
I think
is kinda
they
weird.
should have just done Helium Austin.
Yeah, but they wanted the dumbasses from the old times that knew about Cap City to come back,
Yeah.
and so I don't know what they paid for that, but most of those people think it's the same Cap
It
City.
used to be a great club. Like,
Yeah.
all of the because it closed down during the pandemic,
Right.
and all the comedians I remember, like whose podcasts I listened to,
Yeah.
were talking about like, yeah, it's a premier club out there in Austin. and
Right.
it
Yeah.
closed
They
down.
were. Yeah.
And then Austin's like, well, because originally Rogan was talking about buying Cap City.
Mm-hmm. I'm glad he didn't. No, dude, it's cool.
I wish he did. I don't. Okay, the only reason why I say that is because 6th Street, I'm just over it.
I'm over it too.
Get me the fuck out of 6th Street.
But dude, that's what's so great is that we got options. Like, if you were doing comedy in Salt Lake City, you'd be like, Wise Guys is the only thing to look towards.
Yeah.
But here, you're going to be able to be like, I can go to 6th Street to Rogan's Club.
Yeah.
I can go up to the Domain to Cap City. I can go
Rogan's
to
Club
West
is the
East
fucking
7th to the
gold
Creek.
the gold medal slice. Like that's what we're all. That's what I like. What we all want over anything.
Yeah.
But you're right. I mean, with a beautiful club like Cap City, and dude, more clubs could open up. Why can't we be like New York City? Why can't we have 17 clubs, dude?
It's possible.
It's very possible. We have the space for it.
Yeah, Monk's Jazz Club. Who knows what the future over there is, dude?
Dude,
Working on your second show. Who knows?
Colin shook me all night long. Knows what he's doing, dude.
Yeah,
I
dude.
mean, he
How about
stays
that
with-
jazz show we went to?
Oh,
I mean, if
let's
anybody
just
here
do
in
the-
Austin,
this is the week of shout outs, dude.
yeah,
Hit it.
dude. If you're in Austin, Texas, and you got time to go to Monk's Jazz Club,
Woo!
dude, especially,
Dude,
because I don't know.
we were dancing our asses off
shit,
back
dude.
there, bro. I was like, I wasn't controlling it, bro. You took the form of water at one point. I just saw
I fucking
you.
melted in my pants,
Bro,
dude.
I was like, "Where's Niko? Did he just go down that drain? Did
I
he
was
just
fucking-
escape? Where the fuck did he? Is he ice?
I was jizzing out of my
Where's Niko? Look in the
fingertips.
cooler, dude. Where the hell is Niko?
I couldn't control myself, dude. You had to hold me back from walking up on stage. I almost grabbed a triangle or something.
Dude, at
and
one
just
point
joined
I
the
saw
band.
you point at the trombonist and you said, "Come here, it's mine." It was insane, bro. But no, dude, the vibes in that place, like you were saying, Junk's Maz Club, Monk's Jazz Club, dude. Check it out. Fucking A. Colin Shook runs a great club. That jazz is amazing. When he's not doing jazz, he's doing comedy on August 27th, the night of comedy at Monk's Jazz Club. Ticket link in my bio on my Matty Stew Instagram. But holy shit, dude, I love jazz.
But just like these people who come out to one of your comedy shows and have never been to a comedy show before, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
That was
This is
us.
That was us for jazz.
Oh
we
my
were just
God.
like
We should-
kindergartners.
we should go back
who were
this
like,
week. We
Oh,
should-
you can just come to this?
We should go back this week. Buy
Yeah.
tickets. I mean, like, we shouldn't keep doing what we did.
For sure, dude.
But, like, we should buy tickets.
We'll do
oh
a double date. Me, Grayson, you, and one of your bimbos.
Yeah, I'll let you choose, dude. You just throw a dart at my bimbo map,
Yeah.
and whoever.
You were saying come for a date night, but I was like, dude, I don't know. That bass player back there,
Yeah, he's
he
gonna.
might steal your girl,
Oh,
dude.
you can't be that
careful.
suave, man.
Yeah, dude.
Well, the faces he did, bro, were incredible.
God.
And how about that guy on that like Hawaiian like?
What did you ask Colin what that was called?
Yeah,
What
come
was
on,
it?
come on. You think I retained that information?
Was it a didgeridoo?
Yeah. No, that's the rain stick.
Oh.
And then there was a whole brass section, dude, the pianist, and then the main guy was the trumpeter. And this guy had a
Did
story.
you just drop penis on me?
Yeah. Dude, I'm a jazz guy now. Get used to it. And you're lucky there was no flautist there. But is that how you say flute guy?
I don't know.
Anyways, the trombone player was this suave black guy wearing a suit. And when they called him out, he came out from the green room and he was like patting his forehead down with a hanky. And I'm like, you motherfuckers aren't ready. You motherfuckers. Dude, this guy.
Did they call him up from New Orleans?
Oh, bro,
From
yeah.
Orleans?
Oh, dude, this guy was sucking the head of a crawfish on his way up to the stage. And like, he did one of these moves, like, Herb Albert and the Tijuana Brat? No,
Oh, yeah,
No,
dude.
you fucking don't. Maybe
Yeah,
you do.
dude.
Maybe you do.
Of course.
But he has this thing that he would do. He would like get the boy, and sometimes he would do it with his trumpet, and that fucking trombonist
Peaches
did
and Cream. I think that's a Tijuana Brass album.
Maybe. Yeah, it is. But
yeah, dude.
no, jazz.
What are
is
we
awesome.
doing? What are we doing practicing how to talk and just winging it every time? You know, hopefully these guys laugh. Those guys can just go up there and they go, I know these ladies are going to start taking their pants off.
Oh, dude, clean
What
up
are we
on
doing?
aisle 7. You get the
yeah,
mop.
what are we doing trying to practice talking when these guys got a real talent?
This doesn't feel like practice. This feels like if we didn't have the camera and the mics, you and I would still be here doing this.
Yeah. No, but I mean in not the podcast. I'm talking about stand-up comedy.
Oh yeah.
Getting up with just a
Oh
microphone.
no. The difference is called talent.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
God, why aren't we practicing the fucking classical guitar?
Because
fucking
comedians, we're the type of we are motivated to a point.
yeah,
We can already talk. I already learned how to talk.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
yeah.
I already learned the English language.
Oh, how cool to just play an instrument though, dude.
I thought
Everybody
you do.
gets it. No, not
You just
like
think
that.
you're a couple
dude.
chords.
I mean, I play an instrument until I walk into one of those rooms and
Yeah.
you see some dudes who are actually
Now-
doing some shit.
Now you give me hot cross buns on the recorder. Honestly beautiful. I put a little touch on it. I had a little pizzazz to it. It's not the traditional.
I mean, that might be a. I don't think we have a comic recorder guy. You just pull that out during your. Actually,
Right, for good reason.
what's her name? Audrey used to pull out the
Well,
recorder.
it was like a no. It wasn't
Oh,
a
the
recorder. It was like a.
Yeah.
That was a horrible thing. But no, I mean, yeah, if that's your thing, do it. That's not. I don't know if I'm a recorder guy.
Yeah. There's definitely there's a space to be filled for that guy.
I'm trying to think, what kind of comedy can I tap into that no one's done? Animals? What if I do a duet with my dog? What if I bring my dog on stage with me?
Yeah, that could be
I
something.
don't know. He would step all over my punchlines. Not a doubt in my mind.
Oh yeah.
Roy would just step all over my material.
I mean, you got to get something.
And there's a lot of jokes I have about him, that he hasn't heard. That would,
Ooh, that'd be
yeah,
tough.
That's tough.
These are just jokes, buddy. These are just jokes.
And try explaining that to a 2-year-old black lad. I mean, he doesn't,
Yeah. Well,
he
and
still thinks he can catch a fucking squirrel.
yeah. The other problem is he's bigger than you, so he's gonna be pulling you around the stage, and you're gonna be like You're gonna be the dog being
I
pulled
wouldn't say
around.
he's bigger than me. I would say I'm definitely.
Dude, I've seen you walking Roy, dude. It's like you hanging on for dear life
not
as he's
even true,
dragging you
dude.
around.
It's
dude.
not even true. He's a very
Dude, he's
obedient boy. Stays
thick.
right on my hip. Dude, he's a thickum, dude. Actually, he's pretty lean when you look at him. Like he's not fat.
Okay, dude.
No, I didn't like the way you fucking said it.
I said thick.
But you
He's a
you
thick
did
king.
you did a thing with your eyes when you said it. I don't know.
Brendan Schaub's thick. He's not fat. He's
Yeah.
a thick boy.
He's a thick boy.
Yeah.
Dude, another time I watched you take The Shape of Water was the most impressive save of a fucking biff on that paddleboard, dude.
Ooh.
You had the sloppiest mount
Yeah.
to a paddleboard I have ever seen. But your ability, dude, there was not a doubt in my mind you were falling.
Turns out you don't just walk onto the board.
Yeah, that's what you did. You literally just walked onto the board as it was sideways.
Yeah, dude.
And then, bro, I cannot believe you didn't go down. At one
I can't
point,
either.
you were on one foot, completely leaned back. Your body was parallel to the water.
Oh, yeah,
You know the position that Rob Dyrdek coined, the scorpion. It's like if you look at Ridiculousness, it's the logo. How that dude's head is like kicking, how his foot's kicking his head. That was you, but standing up. Like your
Yeah.
head was touching your heel, bro. It was
It
insane.
was incredible.
I cannot believe you stayed on that thing.
I would have felt like such an idiot to go and you know when you fall into the water and you're just dreading coming up.
Yeah, it's like
Everybody
everyone's
laughing at
gonna
you,
be
you're like,
looking.
Fuck,
yeah,
I should just stay down here.
yeah,
Maybe I'll be a fish.
yeah. No, the fact that you stayed on, and you never. If you're gonna go down on the board, don't do it next to the pier. Where,
No,
where everyone
no, no,
is.
no.
Yeah, no, like the guy that can't even make it out.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna be a problem.
I should have done it towards the DJ booth, and I could have made it seem like I was trying to do it. You know?
Yeah, dude. Like when
I
you
was dancing on the board.
my move is when I fall off the board, you grab a knee, make it look like you're doing a corkscrew or something. You know,
Yeah.
or a can opener.
Fun time out on the lake paddleboarding.
Always is, man. It
They
just
got.
gets,
I mean, where else do they have a bunch of people collecting and a guy who literally brought out a DJ booth and speakers
Shouts to
onto his
DJ.
paddle? It's
Sh-
incredible.
Shouts to DJ Honey.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
Oh, you got his in. You got? Did you Venmo?
Yeah. Not hell no.
Hell no. Come
I
on.
didn't Venmo him. I didn't even have my phone. It was
Yeah,
on the river.
true.
I have PTSD. I lost my
Ooh.
There's an iPhone. If anyone wants it, there's an iPhone 11 at the bottom of the Colorado River right here in Austin, Texas. So
Have you heard about these people? Nick Sapeglia was telling me
Mormons.
that there's this thing on TikTok, and Bernard White. They were both telling me there's a huge trend on TikTok. This was last week, so maybe it's past. Where you go out onto a lake and you have a super magnet and you just pull shit up from the lake, and people are posting this on TikTok and finding guns and buried treasure and stuff.
Oh yeah.
So have you seen that?
No, but I know those things exist.
Yeah, maybe I need to get a super magnet. We head out on the
Let's
canoe
do that.
and we try to pull some shit
Yeah.
up.
What's the price range on these super magnets?
I don't know. I got to look it up.
Can you maybe get like a hyper magnet?
Yeah, hyper sounds better than super.
Yeah. Mega magnet?
Yeah, but I think you just throw it over like fishing and you just pull up. Maybe we can get your iPhone. How cool would that be?
I don't
You know
want
where
it.
you dropped it.
I know the region, but I'm sure someone's already got it if that's going on, if it's a big thing down there.
I don't know if it's a big thing in Austin, but people are doing it around the world.
Bro, I saw people there's people in that river barefoot, and there's too many homeless people in this city to be doing that.
Oh, to be just step trusting, dude.
Yeah,
Beer
that's
bottles,
crazy. Beer bottles,
Yikes.
needles.
needles.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck,
I don't
dude.
trust any of that, bro.
I wish, dude. When I go to like Zilker Park, I wish I could just run around barefoot, but you can't. I mean,
Well, Zilker Park, I trust. There's no riffraff at Zilker, I feel like.
but even glass bottles or
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
I don't know.
Dog shit.
I
that's
cut my
enough.
foot on something pretty bad in a river once, a couple 4th of Julys ago in Richmond, Virginia.
Damn.
Kind of the end of this story. It doesn't really go anywhere, but like my foot's fine is what I'm saying.
Dude, there's nothing worse than that. I remember getting a piece of glass, a tiny piece of glass, when I was at the beach in my foot,
Yeah.
and it hurt for it. It just didn't stop hurting, and I eventually had to just dig it out.
Like the Dickens, dude.
Like your skin goes over it, and you just have that in you.
The bottom of my feet, though, are so rough now.
Oh yeah, boots
Just
on the
from
ground,
being-
baby.
Well, and being like barefoot for so long, I walk around barefoot a lot.
Yeah.
Outside and stuff too. Because I remember I was inspired. I was in Bali, Indonesia, and I was doing one of those parasailing things.
Light flex.
Where like the, yeah, man. I mean, the captain's dogs
Well
got me there,
traveled.
dude. The
Okay.
captain's dogs got me there, baby.
Oh, you were on tour?
Yeah, I was on tour, but. You know the parasailing, like when the boat takes you away and you're attached, but you have
Oh yeah,
a
yeah,
parachute. So basically, like, they need to find a strip of land for you to like land and take off on, and it was just this cobblestone path
yeah. Right.
right next to the water, and like I could like barely walk, and these Indonesians are just sprinting on this, and I'm like, oh my god, like it hurt my feet so bad, and they're just running, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, they don't wear shoes, they literally don't need them now.
Yeah.
It's crazy, because like you think about it, like, why do you need shoes? Like everyone's like, it protects your feet from what?
Right.
What is this protecting my feet from? Like, what is gonna if anything heavy falls on this, I'm done. It would make no difference. The only thing I guess that would like. Yeah, very soft things. This like the ground. The only thing it's protecting me from is the ground, like stepping on. But nothing. If anything falls on my foot, I am still fucked.
Right.
So what's the point of like? Why not condition the bottom of your feet to be hardened?
But how long is that going to take? Are we in too deep with these baby feet that we've had all of our life?
No, I don't think you're in too deep. I just think it's going to be hard. It's going to be like learning a language.
Yeah.
It's harder the older you are. It's going to be tougher because you know what the other side's like. You know the luxuries of putting on some soft socks and slipping into some moccasins.
True.
You understand. You know what I want to get this winter? I said it's every winter I'm going to commit this time, and I'm anxious to see how you feel about this. I want a pair of Uggs.
Yikes.
Nope, you're out?
Nah, dude, that's I think we're past that,
Have you
dude.
put your feet in a pair of Uggs?
Oh yeah.
So why? I don't understand why are we past? Are we past comfort? We're past feeling like you're stepping into a cumulonimbus cloud. We're past feeling like your feet are two little princess cotton candy balls that are being massaged by the sugar queen. We're just past that.
Well, do you go barefoot or you put socks on?
I've never owned a pair. I think at the time I had socks on, my buddy said, "Yo, you gotta feel what this feels like." I put them in, and I was like, "Oh, this is delightful." Took a couple
comfy.
steps, and he's like, "Hey, chill, get out of my Uggs." Very
Yeah.
territorial with the Uggs. Now they look dumb,
That's what I'm saying, dude.
but I don't care. Look at me. Look at me. I hate it when people come up to me and say, like, dude, if you just did that, look at me. Do I look like I take any time getting out of at the door? No, I don't. I don't. I don't care.
But I think when you throw the Uggs on with this, then they're like, oh, he thought about that.
Well,
This is a
it'll
choice.
be what I'm gonna do. Uggs, sweats, hoodie. That is my look for the winter,
Okay.
and I think I could pull it off.
Yeah, dude, I think you might need to go a little further north. I don't know if that's going to fly in Texas, dude. Somebody might get their Texas boots with the spurs and fucking
It's like you don't even know
kick
where
you
we
right
live.
in the
It's
chin,
like you
dude.
don't even know where we live.
What? You
I
think-
walked to the dude. I went to a coffee shop yesterday morning, and the woman that took my order had frosted. He had like polka dotted hair. What are you talking about? We're in Texas. What are you talking about?
There's some cowboys running around. You get yourself into the right area. You been to Allen's Boots?
Dude, I watched a homeless guy throw up into one of the hose. You know the things that you at the gas station where like the squeegee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched a homeless guy throw up into the squeegee port
Ooh.
for
Making
some
his own
reason.
soap.
For some reason, rubbing both nipples as he was doing it. Yeah, this is so Texas, dude. This is so gunslinging, shotgun toting, fucking
I'll tell you-
10-gallon hat wearing Texas.
I'll tell you what he didn't have on.
Huh.
Uggs.
Couldn't
Was
afford
not
'em.
wearing Uggs.
Yeah, it
dude.
wasn't wearing anything, dog. So
That's a strong homeless move. If you're just completely naked but you got the Uggs on, I respect
it's
that.
a strong anybody move. Any human being shows up naked with Uggs on, I'm gonna listen to what they have to say.
Dude, I see you running around next summer just 3 Uggs. 1, 2, and then one over your hog.
Summer?
Yeah.
Uggs are a winter tire. No,
I know, but you just let your feet simmer. Like you have your coat on and stuff, but then you love the Uggs so much that into summer you just run around nude with just the Uggs on.
You're not gonna get Uggs with your boy, the Ugg boys.
I'm not gonna get Uggs.
Come
dude.
on.
I just
You
look
used to wear
stupid.
Toms, didn't you?
No,
You had a pair of Toms. Shut up,
no
dude.
chance.
I don't
dude.
believe it. Those are the ugliest shoes I have ever seen in my life. I remember when they took over them. I'm not doing. It looked like your feet were wrapped in gauze.
I always thought they looked cool. I just didn't want to
Didn't
give.
it look like they were wrapped in something?
Yeah, yeah. You looked like a little ballerina.
Yeah.
I always liked.
And you thought that was cool?
I thought they looked cool. I just didn't want to give free shoes to the people in Africa. I'm
So
like,
what do
"Hey, I'm
you-
not buying shoes
right.
for that guy. Come on.
Why does everything have to be a cause?
Yeah.
Why does everything
Well,
have to
dude, it
benefit-
turned out that was a big scam, and they didn't give
Oh, good.
shoes to
Oh,
as
good,
many
good,
people
good,
as they
good.
said they did.
Oh, so I kind of take everything back then.
Dude, but
good
think about
company.
how many people had Toms. Everybody in the world should have had shoes, right?
Yeah.
Like it should have been.
Well, that's a lot. It's a lot of shoes.
Yeah, maybe.
I think
not.
you're overestimating the world population, or underestimating, rather.
Still a lot. How many pairs of Toms did they sell?
20, 30, 5.
20, 30, 46, 7.
There's a company called One Tree that says every time you buy a shirt from them, they plant a tree.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure, dude.
Yeah.
And why? I'm looking around. We're good. We have trees. Like, you go to Guatemala, tell me we need more trees. Go to Virginia, tell me we need more trees. The people in California that say we need trees, hey, California, you're a desert.
Yeah.
Stop acting like you're a jungle. Stop acting like you're some paradise. Those palm trees are not indigenous. California is a desert. They forget that. We need rain. No. Deserts don't. That's the point. You don't need rain. You're good.
Right.
We're not in a drought. Everything is going according to fucking plan. It's a desert.
Global warming's a scam.
Thank you.
I think this is what they did with the planting the trees thing. Like, it just shoots to a clip of what really happened. They just have a big bag of oak tree seeds and just dump them on the side of the road.
It'll figure it sort itself out, dude.
There we go.
Or like sometimes I'll like toss a banana peel out the window
Planted a tree.
into like a gutter. It's like, yeah, dude, that's biodegradable. But no, dude, no, not how it works.
They're asking how many trees did you plant today? Well, I had a banana, I had an apple.
Apple. Oh, that Twix bar.
Yeah.
The Twix wrapper.
I mean, apple's got a bunch of seeds. That's like, 15 seeds in
It's
there?
like a whole
trees?
orchard. That's an orchard.
Yeah, you just planted a whole orchard.
You really only need one app, and that's coming from the Apple, man. By the way, very quickly here,
Yeah.
in September, I might be in Dansville, Indiana, on set filming Mayberry Man 2, the series.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
The series?
The series.
They're
This
gonna
is a
put it on Hulu
10-part
or
series.
something?
Yeah, that's gonna be streamed. I guess they got funding, and this shit is getting turned around quick. So
And what are we thinking? Are we going to get you through the whole series or just an episode? or?
I don't know yet.
Damn,
I don't know yet. There's a
dude.
script. There's literally a script coming my way, and I haven't even. I don't even know where I'm at with this because I remember you and I talking. I don't really like acting, but I think an opportunity is an opportunity. I don't know.
Dude, if you turn this down, I mean, shit.
I'll
I'll put a red beard on me and I'll be the fucking Apple man,
yeah,
dude.
man. So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I feel like this is coming to an end as you start to get into Hollywood and
no, this isn't. I don't believe this is a.
Hollywood stew.
I don't believe this is a guild film. I don't think this is a union film.
But
so.
next thing you know, dude, Apple man one day, then you're Ant
Dude,
Man the next.
why don't you come to Indianapolis with me and we'll do some shows, dude?
Dude, I'd love to come.
Would you?
Can I try out? Can I try out to be in Mayberry Man too? What do I got to send in a tape?
The
What
words.
do I got to do? Shove something up my ass?
Stop talking. The words audition. Okay, it's not. It is not try out.
What's my audition? I
What
gotta
are
be
you gonna wear?
butthole
What are you gonna
boy?
wear? Your uniform? Butthole. You would be a great butthole boy. Yeah. I mean,
That'd
if
be-
it's
that'd be
butthole
my
boy,
tape.
I'm gonna let him know right now. I got the guy. I have the guy. You need a guy to shove a popsicle up his ass. I got him. Now
Ooh.
that wouldn't be the worst, right? Because it's gonna melt. It's gonna get smaller. A popsicle. If you had to do something, popsicle's not the worst.
Right.
Because you think a popsicle stick, you could probably Tetris in there and not even feel it.
Yeah.
Because it's so thin. Popsicle, yeah, initially it's gonna be rough. I think the cold. And what is that gonna do? That's gonna make it tighten, right?
I think so.
You would want something a little warm, probably.
Something warm after, but I think it's like a polar plunge to sauna situation.
But what's something warm that'll get smaller?
Something warm that's gonna melt. I mean, maybe just like I mean, the
I
only
go
thing-
straight to like hot fudge something, but that would harden, wouldn't it? You don't want that.
Yeah. I don't know. Something. Maybe just like a warm, freshly baked chocolate chip cookie,
But in, obviously the shape of a
shape of a dilly.
cookie. I can tell you right now, that's not gonna fit anymore.
Right. I mean, maybe you just ditch Mayberry Man and we get Butthole Boy and we get the Apple Man and we do a little spin-off.
Yeah, we got to think of something other than Butthole Boy. We'll workshop that.
Banana Man? Can I be Banana Man? You Apple Man? I'm Banana
But
Man?
no, man, we'll talk. This is actually an actual talk we can have.
Yeah, what
'cause-
was it? When are you going, did you say?
Dude, so I'm guessing. I think it's the second week of September,
Damn, this is soon. This is coming up.
which is soon.
Fuck.
So
That's exciting.
we'll see what happens. But
Yeah, so stay tuned for that.
yeah, you got to come with me though. We can keep doing the dogs.
Oh, yeah. Well, how long are you going to be out there, you think?
I don't know. Probably not long.
Yeah. Over an hour? We got anything else? How are you feeling?
Let's see, dude.
I think we're an hour 15.
Yeah, man, I think we're good.
I think we're good, dude.
Yeah, I think we're
This is fun.
There's a girl that I've been seeing, a mask girl, right?
Oh yeah.
That I see her a lot around. We became friends. Still, she's wearing the mask. I have no idea what's underneath that mask. She took it off for the first time. For 2 months I've known this girl. She took the mask off. Smoke show, dude.
What? It never does that.
I'm appalled. I'm in awe.
It never works like that.
And bro, so I'm like, why are you wearing this? But the crazy thing, then decide to take it off 2 months in. Maybe she got comfortable with me. I don't know.
Yeah, I love the idea of people.
We're just buddies, but like she is hot, and now it's like, see, now I formed this friendship
Right.
as you as the mask girl. Now you're hot. Now like, come on, I'm a guy. This is crazy. If you're hot and you know you're hot, you can't keep the mask on for that long.
Because now what?
Do you remember when girls were looking prettier with the mask? Because the thing is, and I was
that's
saying,
like pretty
and
much.
I don't
everyone.
mean this in a mean way. Women have very, very beautiful eyes. So when all you see is their eyes, like I noticed that during pretty much every woman to me has gorgeous eyes, like very pretty eyes. I mean, there's levels to it, but they have nicer eyes than men. Just
Well, here's
pretty
the thing:
eyes.
is you never, when you're given half the face, you don't input. What are they called? Malfunctions or whatever.
Yeah.
You don't input. Oh, they're gonna have a crooked tooth here.
Right.
They're gonna have a mustache. They got a fucked up nose.
Dude,
a big chin.
That thing, the mask thing was messing me up. When you
Yeah.
start to think, like, I'm falling in love with girls behind a mask, and then they take it off, and it's like, oh, I wish you didn't.
Ew.
Wish you didn't.
Back on.
Go ahead and toss that back on.
But maybe if we all just wore masks forever, we wouldn't be so picky about, looks. Just keep that covered up, and everybody would find matches more often. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, eventually it's got to come off, though, no?
No, just keep it on.
You're just never going to kiss?
Nope.
Okay. And there you have it, folks.
Never kiss. I mean, to keep that, and then you got 10s all the time.
Yeah.
Just give up kissing.
Hey, you're making good points, man.
Give up kissing,
Look,
and everybody's a 10.
Look, this time next Tuesday, come back to me. Drop some ideas, dude. Drop your vision here, and I mean, we'll see.
You want to get this girl? Here's how you get her. Next time you see her, you put the mask on.
Her mask?
No, your own.
I was gonna say, what if I took the mask off her face and put it on mine?
Well, she's not wearing it anymore, right?
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, she's got
Yeah.
you can't just go cold turkey. There's
Yeah.
gonna be some days where like, there's a couple clouds in the sky, and she's like, oh, gotta put the mask on. Don't want to get it cold.
But if she's super liberal, I think she'd respect the fact you put the mask on. You'd be like, I haven't been wearing it because you've been wearing it. But now that I see you're not wearing it,
I just
feel
want
like
us to
we
be
need
safe.
Yeah.
I just want us to be safe.
Dude, she'll suck you off right there.
Oh
dude.
my gosh, dude. But like,
Double
I need to
mask
put
it
a
maybe,
condom on if she sucks me off. You got to be safe.
I don't think they're worried about STDs. They're just worried about COVID.
No, yeah, I don't want my dick to get COVID. I don't care if I get herpes. You kidding me? COVID's killing people. Herpes, you're good.
Don't know if I'm in frame anymore. Wind's picking up. How you feel?
I'm good, dude.
Dude, this was fun.
This was fun. This was a good one.
Captain's Dogs. See you next
Oh, I
week.
wanted to say one more thing.
Yeah, what you got?
Fuck Joe McNamara.